Hello, 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 everybody. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining Rock True Queens with myself as the host, AJ Adams, and my co-host, Miss Nikki, who was not here with me today, but we are definitely still rocking out together. Our special guest today is Miss Wanda Sims. Thank you for joining us. I'm so happy we could finally get you on. So,
I
yes,
know,
thank you for
right?
joining us.
No problem. I'm glad to be here.
Yes. So I know you as Miss Wanda, Mama Wanda, but please let everybody know all about you.
All right, here we go. My name is Wanda Sims. I have four children. Children. I am an entrepreneur. I have multiple streams of incomes. So I do a little bit of this and I do a little bit of that. I am a person that's just being me, being who I am. A lot of times people like trying to be like other people. My words may not sound right, but guess what? You know what I mean. So, so I just be me. I love people. I love to motivate people. I like to have fun. I'm a church girl. Yes, yes, yes. And we do know the church is in me. But anyway, nevertheless, I just love people and I enjoy being around people. I just love vibing around good people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just a fun person, a cool person. I'm just me.
Unapologetically at that. Yes. The one thing, since I've met you and, gotten to be around you and, being in a collab lab together with you, the one thing I can say is at first I used to be so amazed, like, oh, Miss Wanda do this, Miss Wanda, and I was like, oh yes, Miss Wanda out here doing everything, and that's the one thing a lot of people don't understand. You can do one thing, but you're not limited to that, and you
Absolutely.
definitely embody not being limited by anything. You
Absolutely.
know, and I could go down the list of things that you do, and I know the list I know is not even a list of everything that you can do or that you have done in the past. So that's the one thing I do admire about you is just you go for everything, and there's no limit to what you're doing, and I love that.
Thank you.
So so I know some of the things you do. You sea moss. You
I
have your
do
sea
see.
moss tea, which I need to come by and taste that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have your boutique,
Mm-hmm.
part of Collab Lab,
Yes.
and let's see. Oh wait, you had cakes and stuff the other day,
Cakes,
right?
dessert.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
ma'am. So and that's just the short list that I know, and I know there's a million other things that you do. So just let everybody know some of the other things that you do for your businesses that you have.
All right. Well, I am in the process of having my own lipstick
And
line.
I'm loving that
Yes.
color too.
Yes. 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 Designing hats. I have on a hat now that I will be designing. I will be adding my touch to it. And it will have a signature of the E collection. The reason I said the E collection is because my mom got murdered when I was 11 years old. And
Hmm.
my mom used to always wear these nice brims. And I said, you know what? I need to come up with something, for my mom. And
Hmm.
that clicked. Brims.
Hmm.
Women, it can be unisex. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hmm.
not limited to only women. Men can also rock these hats also. So I am designing hats. I love taking things that are nothing and making things out of something.
Hmm.
The reason the reason I said that is because that's what God did to me. I was nothing, but He turned me into something beautiful that
Hmm.
I can say, and I get it. I'm not for everybody, and that's fine. You know, this is just a part of life. So I enjoy designing things. I enjoy that. Um, what else I do? Um, Also, too, I'm now what I'm doing is I'm doing COVID testing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yes,
I am doing
yes.
the COVID testing, and it's not the nose. It's not the nose, it's the mouth swab. And you get the chance to do it yourself.
Mhm.
And all you have to do is just fill out the information. We will come to you. You can set up an appointment. So if there's anybody, any businesses that need for me to come and do the COVID testing, I will do that. So you have to give me enough time, to set things up. So yeah,
And
yeah.
where can they reach you to do the COVID testing?
They can reach me at area code 219-902-0034.
All right, so y'all heard her. Come get your COVID test. Call her up. She'll come to you. I
Yes,
love
yes,
it.
yes. And you know what about the COVID test also too? Now, they say 24 to 48 hours your results will come back. But
Mhm.
it's they have a lot. So if it don't come back within the 24 hours or the 72 hours, just know it's coming.
Mhm.
Yep. Just know
Oh
it's
yeah,
coming.
because a lot of people are testing more, especially now with the new variant. So that's
Yes.
understandable. Yeah.
Yes.
The one thing, my daughter, every time she sees you, she always says, "Mommy, I love how Miss Wanda dressed." She's like, "When I grow up, I want to be jazzy like her." And I'm like, "Girl, what do you mean?" But and I love that because she sees you, and and I like that even for you, you're not like you're always jazzy. Like I don't care whether you have on a hoodie and some gym shoes or
Thank you.
your skirt and stuff that you have on. I love just your energy in general. I love that. And you don't always get that from everybody, and it's genuine energy. So I definitely
Thank you.
love that. And even for my
Thank you.
daughter, as a teenager,
Hmm.
she sees that and she admires that because a lot of the younger people, it's all about them or just all about what's on TikTok. The fact that she
Hmm.
notices, even that made me feel good that she notices, but also that she sees you
And
and
you
how
know
you
what?
move and
And
admire that.
yeah, I tell people, be who you are. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? I don't have to match all the time. You know what I'm saying? When I don't match, I feel so good. And I don't know if that's weird. I don't know. But I don't have to match. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being me. I
Mhm.
don't have to put on this facade. I don't have to, some people act bougie and all, I just want to be me. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? And when you be you, people see the genuine in you.
Mhm.
So yeah, just be who you are. And I thank her for that. I really
Man.
do. I
So
do.
FYI, she needs the skirt that you had on the other day. She wants that.
The
So
skirt.
yeah,
Oh,
when
that
we saw
plaid
you,
skirt. She like that.
she's like,
Oh,
I want that. So you got to ask her where to get it from. I said, okay, I got you.
okay, we
So
can do
yeah.
that. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Yeah. One of the other things, I'm not big on social media, but I always look forward to your word of the day and your morning messages. Like they absolutely make my day, and it's always something different. But I love just and I look forward to that, just seeing what your word of the day is, or what your message is for the day. So I definitely love that.
Well, thank you so much. People, like I say, I'm not for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But there are people that are out there that are watching me and look forward to the words of the day. So I've been
Hmm.
kind of slacking on my word of the day, or I'll just put some up, let people know what I'm doing. But I have the word. I have it. I have it. So I will continue to release what God have given me because like I tell people, I say, you never know. Just that one word can save somebody's
Hmm.
life. Just that one word can change somebody's life. So
Indeed.
whenever you have a word, um, release it because somebody needs to hear it at that time. So I do thank you for that. For that.
Now, what started you on just even posting that, just in general?
Okay, I will have when I go to sleep, I will have I don't know if they dreams or are they visions or whatever, but when I'm asleep, God will put that in my spirit. So when I get up in the morning, I have to release it. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
do one today, but the word for today was residue. I
Mm.
said residue. Residue was something that was
Mm-hmm.
okay, so it's not anymore, but that residue is still there. So I
Mm-hmm.
thought about Jesus when he went to the cross. He is no longer here in the physical, but he's here in the spirit. And guess
Mm-hmm.
what? We still got that residue.
Indeed. I like that.
You know what I'm
Residue.
saying? Yeah.
I
So
like
that
that.
was the word for the day, residue. I didn't release it, so I'm releasing it now. You know,
And everybody's
residue.
still gonna hear it. I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Thank you.
Um, Back to, some of the things that you do. What drives you to well, just being an entrepreneur in general? What drives you for that? Because it's not for everybody, and it's definitely not for the weak or someone who's not consistent. So, what drives you to continue that entrepreneurship and just continue to add to not just your streams of income, but just the things that you put out for other people?
Okay. Let me say how I can answer that. Once upon a time, I was very shy. And I would see people with things, and I'm like, man, dang, I want that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I would like to have that. This is when I was growing up or whatever. So I said, my husband, he helped me because at one point in time, I felt like I was dealing with like low self-esteem,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And I said, man, come on, get yourself together. So I would do my hair. I would say, man, when I get grown, I'm gonna have so many hairstyles. Yes, I am. Because growing up, I wasn't able to get those styles, you know? So I said,
Okay.
when I grow up, I'm gonna get those things. And just being different. Just
Mm-hmm.
being different. I like seeing different things. I like being different. I don't want to look like nobody else. I want to look like me. And when I put my things on, I put them on because that's me, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel me when I do these things. I will shave my hair. I will shave my head. Why? Because I can do it. Everybody can't do it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I can do it, and I do it. And a lot of people compliment me. Oh, that look nice. Oh, that look nice. So I
Mm-hmm.
just, hey, I keep putting it on.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And then, as far as, so was your boutique the first thing that you've done as an entrepreneur, or have you done things before that, or other businesses before that?
I believe that was the first.
Okay.
So with that, I had a place at one point in time. I no longer have it. So
Mm-hmm.
I still get items. And when I get items or merchandise, I will put it on Facebook, or if somebody see me with it on,
Mm-hmm.
they'll be like, oh, I like that. Where you get that from? So I'll end up ordering it for them if that's what they want,
Okay.
So I said, I'm a on the run boutique. Yes.
See, I see you having a mobile boutique.
Yes.
Pull up
I'm
on
looking
you.
forward to that.
Yes,
I've
I can
seen
see
like
that.
how they have the school buses and the buses and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that, and they deck them out really good. I'm believing God for that, and it's going to happen.
I
It's
like
going to
that.
happen.
Now, what drove you to start your boutique, other than the fact that you are a fashionable lady and you definitely love, I just love the way you put stuff together. But what was your passion behind starting your boutique?
Because I want people to look beautiful. I
Mm-hmm.
want people to feel beautiful. So if I have on something that they see, they will feel beautiful. So I
Mm-hmm.
want people to feel the energy. I want them to feel the love. And I just want them, I keep saying, just be you, So yeah.
What would you say to the young lady who doesn't feel like she's beautiful, who doesn't feel like she is, just being herself, or just, in that state of low self-esteem? What would you say to her, to that?
I would tell her, I once was you.
Mm-hmm.
Now look at me now. I would encourage her. I would let her know that you are beautiful. No matter what people say, you are beautiful. And most of all, you are loved. You are loved. And you take what you feel. Okay, so say for instance, if you feel like um I'll say your hair is too short. You know how kids get, in school,
Mm-hmm.
or your hair nappy and all this old stuff. Okay, take what they say and reverse it. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? If you have a problem talking to your mom, I'm here to talk to you, to help push you into that beautiful person that you are deep down inside. I would like to build them up. I want to build you up. You know what I'm saying? Because you are beautiful. You are loved. You can do it. You can make it. Stop listening to people because people are so mean. They say
Mhm.
mean things, and then you get in your mind, oh, well, I am ugly. Or maybe I am fat. Or maybe I don't look, a certain way or whatever.
Mhm.
Don't listen to that because that's a trick of the enemy. He wants to make you depressed. He wants to see you sad. He don't want you to be happy. So he put
Mhm.
people in your presence to say these mean things to you. But just know you are loved. You are beautiful. You are important. You are smart. You can make it. You can do it. Look yourself in the mirror and say these things to you that you can.
I love that. I'll do.
Yeah.
And especially, like for me, like I used to work with different clients, and it was always just the girls. Just if they if they weren't very suggestive as kids, they were very reserved and very just to themselves and shy and just you can tell they did not have that self esteem and those are the ones, I tried to work with both and let them know, like the ones that were suggestive, you don't have to do all of that for attention.
Right.
And even for the ones who felt like, oh, I'm not getting attention because I'm not doing all these things. No, it's okay that you're not doing those things. And it's okay that you're not getting attention, or at least that type of attention, because all attention isn't good.
Right.
But just trying to explain to them like you don't have to do any of that. Just be you, be comfortable, and be comfortable who you are and how you are. Because as you grow up, how you are as a kid is not how you're going to be as an adult. Or,
Absolutely.
not only even like using the term ugly duckling, but you know, your looks change, but
Hmm.
your looks have nothing to do with it. It's about how you feel and how you feel about yourself and the love you give yourself. And it's understandable some kids don't get that love from other parents or friends or family, but you have to, number one thing, love yourself. And
Absolutely.
that love will come to you, as you go about. So it's definitely, loving yourself, but also showing love to yourself. And that's the other thing I feel like the younger generation they don't do enough of is loving
Hmm.
themselves because they're always comparing to what's on TV, what's on, social media and
Right.
all of that, and not
Right.
just looking at themselves and saying, I'm perfect the way I am. This is how God made me. And I don't have to be a size two. I don't have to be this or that. I can
Right.
be me and still be everything and more. So,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yes. Indeed. Um, One of the things I did want to ask you, just in regards to just entrepreneurship, um, what do you have coming up as far as the things that you're doing? I know back in October you had the breast cancer brunch, which was amazing.
Thank you.
Do you see yourself doing more of those type of brunches and being able to bring people together, but also bring awareness to a lot of other things?
Yes. The next event that I'm having is going to be a pop up, and it's going to be in March. I'm pushing for March.
Okay.
I just love to get together with people. I love to network with people. I love to be around people. And I know, with this COVID and all of this stuff going on, I do know that we have to be very careful.
Mhm.
But once again, I still would love to see more teenagers come out. You know,
Mhm.
even the little kids. I have a prayer line that is going to be coming up, and it's a kids prayer line. I was bringing kids together, so we can pray. And a lot of kids say, "Well, I don't know how to pray." I said, if you
Mhm.
can cuss, if you can talk about people, if you can gossip, if you can say mean things about people, you definitely can pray. I say prayer is only a communication between you and God. So I will be
Mhm.
having an event for the kids, young entrepreneurs. I want
Oh,
you to
that
come
is
out if you can
awesome.
draw, if you can cook, if you can make things with your hands. You know, I plan on doing that. But I'm having this prayer line. I don't know when it's going to get started. Maybe next month because
Okay.
that's February and that's love. I say that's the
Mhm.
month of love. So
It is.
I'll be bringing the kids together. I have a phone number they can call in before they go to school. I had my granddaughter cousin. He told his mom that Miss Wanda, she know how to pray, and I would like to hear Miss Wanda pray. So can you please call Miss Wanda? I'm like,
That is
oh, I
awesome.
said, okay. So he ended up calling me before he went to school, and in his voice, he was very happy. So I will be starting my kids prayer line. Back to the March. Yeah, I'll be having a pop up. So if
Okay.
anybody is interested, let me know. Let
That
me
is
know.
awesome. I can't wait for the prayer line. I'm gonna have to tell your main man MJ all about it. So,
Yes, yes,
yes.
tell him to join. And like I say, these kids say, well, I can't pray. We're going to learn how to pray. We're going to recite
Mhm.
the Lord's Prayer, and then they're going to say, whatever's on your heart, let it out.
Mhm.
Let it out, release it, because you're talking to God, and God hears you,
Mhm.
so yeah, yeah.
I like that. And I was gonna say, I know when you were talking earlier, I could see you having your children's ministry, and just because I see how people gravitate towards you, so I can see you in that light doing that type of thing. So I definitely can see that. And I look forward to seeing, having the prayer line, even for the kids. Cause I know even, as a mother, you can tell your kids something till you blue in the face, but until they hear it from someone else or just get it from a different perspective or having someone else to have that outlet, have them to listen to, I know that that's also a help for them. So that's going to be good. I can't wait for
Mm-hmm,
that.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
cannot
and I
wait for
have
that.
another thing too. Another thing. I do candles. So I do these candles. Let me get one. Hold on. Let me show you. Okay, these candles, I put photos on them. I do memorial candles.
Hmm. Oh, that's
I know I
pretty.
have some on my page, but let me see. Okay, I can't get it. But
I like that.
anyway, I take the candles, I put photos on them. I can put anything on it, whatever you want. I can put them on candles. So that's my new thing that I'm doing. So if you would like a personalized candle, let me know.
Listen, I promise it. I'm seriously, when I met you, Miss Wanda, I'm like, oh, that's just how Miss Wanda. And I promise every month it's like, oh, Miss Wanda does this, and oh, Miss Wanda does that now, and I love it. And that's the thing. I feel like you move so limitless, and I love that. Um, what I know you said, when you were younger you were shy, but beyond just growing up and just growing into the woman that you are, what are some of the things that you did growing up, or just the people instilled in you to become limitless? That's just my word for you. Is just limitless.
Now, I had a shirt that say limitless too. So I need to pull
Ah,
that
I love
shirt back out.
it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. My grandmother had since I was a little girl, she always kept me in church.
Hmm.
So I knew that God is my love. He
Hmm.
is my first love. So we have to continue that we impart God in these kids' lives, because train up a child in the way he shall go. When he get old, he will not depart. Some may stray away, but they
Hmm.
always got that seed in them that was planted in them when they were younger. You know what I'm saying? We plant some good seeds and we plant some bad seeds. So, with
Hmm.
that being said, just it's God. God did it. God did it. And he's not finished. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, I encourage myself. Wanda, you can do it. I don't encourage myself enough, you
Hmm.
know. And when I do things, when I make stuff, or pretty much when I make stuff and people see it, they be like, oh man, you did that. You made that. Oh my God, girl, that cake was so, they telling me all this stuff. Now I'm looking like this. But it's true. You know why? Because they are repeated customers. They always come
Hmm.
back. So when they come back, I'll be like, oh, let me see what else I can do. And when I put it together, girl, I be looking like, wow, that is amazing. And that ain't nobody but God. That's
Hmm.
him. That's him.
Indeed. As
That's
my
him.
daughter always say, you do it with love in your heart. That's why it's
That's
good.
why it's good. That's right. The love of God is up in there.
Yeah, she cracks me up. She if she goes somewhere and eats, mommy, they didn't cook with love in their heart. Mm-mm. Please don't say this out loud. But
Man, yeah, and you're right. It have to be. It have to be. Because you don't want to give people just anything. When you do that,
hmm
they're not coming back. They're
no,
not coming
not at
back.
all. Not at
They're
all.
not coming back. So people
But
be like, you don't have no website. Word of mouth. Hello.
hmm but that also goes back to when you say repeat customers, it's how you treat people, but it's
Mm-hmm.
also your energy that you put into it.
Absolutely.
And also just your love for doing it. It's not always about the money. And that's the
Right.
thing. As an entrepreneur, a lot of people forget that part is it's not about the money, it's who can you reach? Who can
Absolutely.
what can you show them?
Absolutely.
What love can you give them? And it shows in everything that you do. Now I'm not gonna say who posted in here talking about banana pudding and pound cake cookies, but it is definitely evident that you put love into not just yourself, but everything that you do. I mean, and with the
Yes.
repeat customers, that shows that. And
Uh-huh.
you not, I mean, I don't care what anyone takes away, but you can't take away that. You know, you can't take that away. So,
And people will buy. People will buy just because who you are.
mhm, yep,
You got a nice personality. You treat people right. Oh, they coming.
mhm,
Oh, I just came just to even just have a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
So
It
it's good.
definitely,
Yes,
even just people just to show up to say, hey, like you said, just coming to talk to you, or just to say hi. Like you can't take that away. You can't. And of course, even like my son, if that's his Miss Wanda, I took her picture, so he's about his Miss Wanda. So
I know
and
what
you can't take
happened.
that. Can't take that away. What are some of the things that you would tell a person who wants to become an entrepreneur or new to starting their business or getting their business off the ground?
Hello. I don't want to
Oh,
touch anything.
can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me?
I don't know what happened.
Can you hear me? Oh,
Mm,
can you hear me, Miss Wanda?
mm, mm.
Okay, Miss Wanda. Okay. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know what just happened. Okay. Um, what did I? Oh, I asked you for new entrepreneurs or people who want to start a business, what are some of the things that you can tell them um that keeps
What?
them, uh-oh, that are important not just to you, but just in being successful in their business and whatever they're wanting to start?
I would tell them just start. A lot of times people think that they have to have a whole lot of money to start.
Mhm.
You don't have to have a whole lot of money to start. Just do it. Or
Mhm. Uh-oh, you're muted. You muted your phone, Miss Wanda. Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
It's okay. No, okay. I heard you say just start. I'm sorry, I didn't hear everything else after that.
Mm,
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, Miss Wanda?
Mm, I don't know what's going on.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Mm,
All right. Are we there? Are we good?
yes, we're
Okay.
here. Is the
Okay. I don't
camera
know.
on?
Your camera is on. It's like muting you and then taking you off. But
I don't know
um
what's going on.
okay. I know you okay, so you said just start when it comes to someone becoming an entrepreneur. Um what would you say some of the things will be to avoid as a new entrepreneur?
What to avoid?
Mhm.
Hmm. People trying to tell you what to do or how to run your business.
Yes.
Avoid that
Yes.
because it seems like they can tell you, seem like they get all the answers. No,
Mhm.
let me figure this thing out myself. Let me get the resources that I need because this is my business and not your business.
Mhm.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I would say one of the
I don't know
things.
what's going on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, so I don't know.
I would say one of the things is people who
Hmm.
have not started a business um, telling you not to start and telling you not to do it or not to go that route, who's never had a business or their business is something totally different and they can't put you in
Mm-mm-mm.
front of people that have started what you're trying to do or just even going where you're trying to go. So that would be the one thing I would definitely say um, to avoid.
Mm-mm-mm.
Are you still there? Uh-oh, I think we lost her. All right, well, I'm not sure. We're having some major technical difficulties right now. But I just want to say thank you again, Miss Wanda, for joining us. Thank you for joining our two queens. I hope everyone enjoyed our interview with Miss Wanda and tune in with us in another week where we will rock true or nothing at all. Peace.